threes. Did you generally feel okay with the shots you were getting from three?
Yeah, I did. You know, the 31 threes that we shot tonight are misleading because, you know, towards the end, you know, you're just trying to close the gap. And so, but for the most part, I was happy with the threes that we took. At the end of the day, what they were doing was, you know, we were trying to throw the ball to Armando. Every defender on the weak side was in the middle of the lane with Armando. So the only thing you could do was skip it, knock down the three. One of the things that we talked about is even after you skip it, it's a long closeout, so you don't have to shoot the basketball. You can pump fake, put the ball on the floor, and try to attack. And we tried to do that as well, but you know, we just didn't shoot the ball well.
Take a couple more. Hang on. Take a couple more. Thank you.
Is Pete's back maybe affecting him a little bit more than he thought, or is he just in a shooting slump right now?
Pete has communicated to me that he feels 100%.
You mentioned wanting to go back to the drawing board and continue to tweak and pivot and try and find ways to improve the offense. When teams are sagging off Armando and they're just packing it in Armando, how many realistic tweaks and pivots are there left if they're going to play him that way?
Well, there's a number of different ways. There's, you know, different ways where we can get the ball to him at, you know, different parts of the floor. There's, you know, try some different personnel. But at the end of the day, we're going to have to be able to make some shots. And, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if we are still, but I mean, I think before the Clemson game, I know, but I don't know before this game, percentage-wise, we were the worst three-point shooting team in the ACC. So that's never a good thing. So,
Last two right here on the front.
Coach, do you think the quick turnaround had an impact on your
No,
performance?
not at all. Not at all. I mean, played at 2 o'clock on Saturday. And it's like the NCAA tournament. So they're 18, 19 years old. I felt fine.
Last one, Alan.
Hubert, is the streakiness of this team one of the things that has just sort of perplexed you all season? I mean, I don't know if streakiness is the right word, but they can get hot and they can get cold.
Well, in parts of our game as a team, there is inconsistency. And so you're right. You know, there's inconsistency in terms of obviously shooting the ball from the outside. You know, there's been inconsistencies in terms of, you know, staying on script and doing the discipline and the details, the little things that allow you to put yourself in a position to be successful. And so, and those are things that, you know, you just have to fix, you know, in order to be successful. I think there's one, you've got to be good. And then I think number two is you got to be consistent, whether it's an individual player or as a team. Those are two traits, those are two boxes that you have to check, you know, and consistency at times has been an issue for us this year.
And if you're not consistent, you're not good then, I guess.
Well, it depends on the opponent that you play. You know, when you're playing against a really good team like Miami,
Right.
you have to be good and consistent. And we weren't that tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.